welcome back to an episode of Vass Reacts. We got a video from Shimmy Reviews, and this video title has caught my eye. Akame got killed has no plot armor. I'm gonna tell you now, I seen Akame got killed years ago. This is the anime that made me highly depressed, and that made me start watching anime for at least about 8 months to a year. When I found out everybody got on this goddamn show, and I witnessed it all happen, starting from the first character to the last. Definitely to the lollipop. Oh my, I don't even want to think about that one. This anime had me depressed. And then I read the manga and I know it was a different ending. And I was still depressed afterwards. Like, nothing ain't fucking changed. You expected me to be happy? No, I wasn't happy. I still stopped watching after I stopped watching anime for like 8 months to a year. Anyway, we gonna dive on in with this, man. 2,000 subscribers. I want to thank each and every one of y'all. Shout out to Shimmy Reviews for this wonderful video. We're gonna get right to this video. Let's go. This video going to determine if I subscribe or not.
Alright, what is good? It's your boy Shimmy back with another blood video.
Okay.
The streets have been telling me to watch Akame got killed, so lock the f in. Yes, you. And subscribe. Now let's get into it. Now we start with these guys going down this road and a dragon appears. So bro comes in aura farming and takes it out easy.
Yep, Tatsumaki.
These guys should start glazing him. He tells them, I'm trying to go to the capital, get money, get gal, and start gambling. So he goes to the capital and he meets this
She was a bad, yeah, she was a bad.
He does it and she leaves, but shorty never comes back. So now bro has no bread and he's holeless. Now he's sleeping outside. Another girl pulls up on him and offers him a spot to sleep. She takes him to her crib and everything's a little suspicious. Everybody's too nice. Now it's nighttime. Tatsumi looks out the window and he sees a group of aura farmers. Nah, this is actually
see the fit.
There's no need to pose like
we
this.
See the fit.
They say our 3 targets are the 3 guards, and they take all of them out with ease. We cut to the pops. He gets killed too. And Akame goes to send the daughter to meet her parents, but Tatsumi gets in the way. She says, don't get in our way, or you're gonna have to go party with King Von and Tupac. She goes to cut him, but the gods of plot armor save him. Now the baddie from earlier pulls up and says, gang, you know who you're trying to save right now? And they open the warehouse and it's full of people that they torture. And bro literally sees his homies there. And his bro's like, that little girl, she's the one who tortured them to death. And shorty starts crashing out. She's saying the bitch deserved it.
The only fucking show where you think the innocent is not the innocent. And I hope he get to the point where he talk about homegirl with the little puppy that turned into a ravaged fucking beast.
Tatsumi's not having it though, so he cuts her himself. Now,
I'm
Leon
sick of this
and Akame
bitch.
decide to take Tatsumi with them, and they say, from now on, you're one of us. And he goes to the hideout and meets everyone, and we learn they're part of a revolution, but they're a specific
Was that Duke Dennis?
Taking out in the shadows called Night Raid.
Night Raid.
Now the leader, Najenda, goes to Tatsumi and says, you trying to join the revolution or what? Will this new country treat its citizens well? Yes. Will there be casinos? Huh? Yes. Bad bitch? Yes. Okay, I'm in. Now we have
Easy.
our first mission. And
just like that.
Take out these 2 guys, Ogre and this oil merchant. And they already got the bread for the mission. What's that bar? Put an M on his head, now he's Mario? This Ogre guy is gonna be a problem though. He's a swordsman. Now Tatsumi says, yo, I could take him out, he's a bitch. And they say, alright, go do that then. Akame and Leon take out the oil merchant easy. Tatsumi walks up to Ogre and he says, yo, I know where to find the Latina bitches. So obviously he follows him. He turns his back, but Tatsumi goes in and cuts him. And he's like, that was easy as hell.
And he got right back up.
Gets back up and starts
on some Undertaker shit.
You too weak, boy, you not like that. And bro's like, oh, it was that hoe who hired you, right? I'ma pack her up. But Tatsumi's not having that. He gives him the double shank special and cuts bro up and kills him. So bro officially won his first mission, and Akame finally starts to warm up to him. Like, damn, in 2025, you gotta kill a to get a girl these days?
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yep.
Now,
new time, buddy. New time.
Who's a distant relative of the minister. But basically, this distant relative is using his name to get gal and do whatever he wants to them. I hate these type of guys. No bag themselves. Just has to use someone's name. Now, Mine and Tatsumi are outside the building waiting for bro to come out. And she snipes bro straight in the dome. But now assassins come to get their get back. Night Raid pulls up, packs up all these guys, but one of them escapes and he punches Tatsumi in the dome. Mine starts shooting, but he dodges everything. Tatsumi comes back and grabs him on some Goku Piccolo shit, and Mine shoots bro straight through the heart. Don't tell me he's gonna turn to a hollow after this. Now, their next problem
Some Obito shit, I can't feel it.
And and bro's really out here killing everybody and anybody at night. Apparently he used to execute prisoners, but after years the man went crazy. He just fell in love with it. They go into town and bro's at the top staring at all of them. He's aura farming. Now Tatsumi goes for a piss and he sees his dead homegirl, so he follows her all the way out to the field, gives her a hug, and it turns out to be Zhang? Yeah, bro's a weirdo. But this eye that he has, this imperial arm, he can read his thoughts. Not gonna lie, I need this for gambling. I haven't hit in so long. Tatsumi goes in, but he dodges. He's even calling out all his moves, and he cuts Tatsumi.
Just for that, I'm gonna subscribe. It like not even based off the video anymore. Just for that, I'm gonna subscribe.
You're too weak to rock with me? Akame pulls up, kicks him away, and then just breaks his sword and cuts him down. After they beat Zhang, Tatsumi tries out his imperial arm, and he sees everybody with no clothes. Yeah, this Zhang guy's a freak, I'm sorry. But Tatsumi starts to fall to the ground. He's incompatible. Not anybody can just use an imperial arm. You gotta be a certain level. Yes, with this one, Diddy could use it, 100%. Now, at the capital, they're like, yeah, Night Raid is up 3-0 on us. We need to bust out our secret weapon, S-Death. We cut to the north and we see a bunch of people captured, and this guy is licking her boobs.
S-Death. S-Death. Oh my god.
You know what's really crazy?
Even though S-Death was sick, S-Death was the main reason I was locked in.
Crazy about this is that there's real people who do this in real life.
Yeah, real shit.
Another routine mission, and they go out to the red light district.
It was always a bunch of freak shit happening in the show as well.
On them quickly. Now, Mine and Sheila are on the run, and
that DJ Khaled, ew.
You can tell.
Oh yeah, this bitch.
She says, "I'm packing all you up." Mine busts out her blicky and shoots, but the dog gets in the way and blocks all of them. She keeps shooting, and then the dog uses Fang over Fang. What the fuck? But Sheila comes in and cuts it down. And that's because it's using that weak ass move, Fang over Fang, bro. Kiba. The dog ain't going out like that though. It stands up and
so this is one
pissed. And then the police girl makes it grows arms, and now it starts attacking. But Sirio uses.
This is our first death. Our first death with Sheila. This is where it broke me. I was like, when I first saw this anime, I was like, that's my favorite character. For some reason, she just reads like, that's my favorite. That's my favorite character. Then it was like, ha! You thought.
This is that time to call for backup. Mine shoots at it again, but the dog is still regenerated.
Still up.
Sheila says, alright, bet. Let me try something new. She uses solar flare and goes and cuts Shorty's arms off. But she had a gun in her arm? What the fuck? But Sheila ain't no scrub. She blocks a shot and cuts her arms even more. But this girl had one last trick.
It was always the dog, bro.
Last resort, and it gets even bigger. Then it grabs Mine like she's a last piece of chicken and tries to crush her. Shield's not gonna let that happen, so she goes and cuts its arm off. But this Sirio girl is crazy. She had another Glock in her mouth.
Yeah.
What type of freaky shit is this? And shoots her in the back, and the dog bites her. Now, what the hell's going on right now? To make matters even worse, Mine is surrounded. But then, Sheila uses her last resort and does one more solar flare so Mine can get away. What the? Why would they kill her off so early?
That fast,
I'm about to go
bro.
Talk to the author, bro. This is crazy.
That fast.
S-Death comes back and brings her homies to defeat Night Raid. And she says, you know what? I want to fall in love for real. Like, Shorty, I'm right here. What you talking about? She sends her people to the villages to kill the political opposing people. But they actually framed it as Night Raid doing it. Night Raid doesn't want more people to die, so they split into 2 teams to go guard the next political leaders who are getting targeted. Tatsumi and Bulla are on the ship. What is this, the Going Merry? And we see the ops are on the ship too. One of them starts playing the flute and they all start to pass out. Bro walks out and says, can you fall asleep already? Damn. You know what? Here's your weapon. Let's scrap. They go at it. Bro throws his weapon like a boomerang and Tatsumi gets cut twice. Bro's about to go in again, but Bullet says, are you dumb? The man saw your move already. Watch me cook this guy. And he summons Incursio.
Got that shit on though.
Real shit.
All 3 of them go to jump him.
Real shit. Even though he was a little sus, he had that shit on though. He definitely had that shit on.
And cuts this one down the middle. Bro is serious, what the hell? Then the old man gets up and says, oh, it's you. And it was his general? Nah, no way bro joined the ops. He uses his imperial arm and he can control all liquid around them. And yep, they're literally on a ship in the water. He shoots water at him. Bullet blocks it, and the man comes at him again with a snake. But Bullet goes right through it with the quickness. The general laughs and says, "This was all a part of my plan. You can't dodge in the air now." And he gives him hella back shot. It's not over yet. The man uses his strongest attack again and hits Bullet.
Is that y'all MC getting back shot like that?
So we look in the sky and we see LeBron. Sorry, we see Bullet and he comes down to end this. But this little thing gets in the way, bro. The general says, "Listen, gang, why are we fighting? Just come join Esteth. She bad as hell." But Bullet says, "Nah, I'm more into Latinas than Snow," which isn't ridiculous. Then the general gets serious, takes some drugs.
Hit them perk 30s in
it. Sword versus sword.
Yeah, he put
Bullet
them perk
cuts
30s
him
in.
easy, but he uses his blood to shoot at Bullet. And the general falls to the ground. Finally. Now you think he'd be done, right? Nah. In his dying words, he really said, "Yeah, Esteth is bad as hell. Oh, and the drugs I took earlier was actually poison, so we both dying." Huh? So now it's looking grim, and this guy shows up and he's playing the flute. He gets big. Bullet says, "Yo, use Incursio and fight. I can't fight him like this, Tatsumi."
This is exactly what I've been waiting for.
So Tatsumi goes in, calls out Incursio, and they go at it, punch versus punch. Bro just sends him flying into a wall in one punch.
Now in the manga, if I can remember correctly, Incursio took over his body and he turned into a dragon. If I can remember correctly.
And with that, Bullet just dies right then and there. What? How are 2 people dead already?
That fast. That
Now,
fast.
6
Welcome.
people who've been recruited
Welcome.
to join
The
Lady
pressure just
Esteth's team.
kicks in
And
afterwards.
this bitch is here too, like holy. And they're called the Jaegers? Hold on, Aaron? Are we on Paradise right now? Now they're holding a match and somehow Tatsumi's in there. He's fighting this bull. Packs it up easy. And Esteth says, "Yeah, that's the man for me." She walks up to him, puts a collar on bro's neck and says, "You're mine?" What the? I'm telling you, Gyal these days have no game. Now it's about to get crazy. This mad scientist.
Who is homie?
Night Raid's secret hideout.
Look at homie in the back.
Bro comes
Freaked
in after
out.
Akame, but she dodges, and now they're all scrapping. This guy pulls up too, and he's got Shile's scissors. Nah, he needs to die. Tatsumi goes to get his get back, but he gets cut. Mine comes in and says, "Give that shit back now," and blast bro into dust. But all of Night Raid gets surrounded and they fall down because bro put poison in the air. But then someone drops down and it's this new guy, and bro busts out some next weapon and cooks everybody. He gets blown up.
They
but
come
he just
back.
regenerates? Bro is a human imperial arm. What the hell? Now, the scientist somehow takes drugs again because everybody's on drugs in this show and becomes a titan shifter. Akame comes in with the swiftness and cuts him down in one blow. We also get this new member, this girl named Chelsea. Yeah. Now,
Chelsea. Chelsea. Look at the lamp. Just look. Just look at the lamp. Wait, hold on. I can't find anything. Look at the lamp. Look at the. This is Chelsea. This is.
got this religious group pushing P, and they're about to attack the capital. So Night Raid and the other revolutionaries are gonna hit the capital from all different sides. But they have to go to Pushin' P headquarters first, take out the second in command because he's a double agent. But the Jaegers heard about this, they know what's gonna happen, so they go after them. Now Night Raid lures these 3 Jaegers into a canyon and they get ready to scrap. Mine tries to end Akame's sister with the swiftness, but she dodges. Then Susanoo drops down, hits Wave away, and the rest of Night Raid pulls up. You are our targets, y'all are dying. Now it's a sister battle. Kuroma pulls her sword out and summons dead people? What type of power is this? Everybody's fighting these undead people, but they're starting to get cooked. Kuroma comes in and turns Leon into Shanks. Nah, this is too far. They're low-key getting the upper hand, but this dragon is a problem. So Najenda gives some of her life force to Susanoo, and he transforms, and bro looks cold as hell. The dragon attacks, but he reflects it, busts out a sword, and cuts it down the middle. Leon and Akame go to tag team this mask guy, but she gets her arm hit. She not going out like that though. She got that dog in her, or lion in her, and she just destroys this guy's imperial arm. But he says, you know what? F it. We all dying, and he blows everything up. After that, everyone survives somehow, and they decide to call it a day.
Plot
On
armor.
his way back, Bowles goes to help this little girl.
The only
It
plot
turns out to be
armor that you had.
Chelsea, and she kills him. I'm not gonna lie, this was kind of sad. Bro had a daughter and a wife. Fuck it, let me come in and be the father who stepped up. After that kill, her head gets gassed, and she tells.
I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared.
Look, hey, I'm about to go take out Kurama.
I'm not
She goes
prepared.
up to her, acts all buddy. She even tells her, yeah, when you're trying to hit the casino, asking her about life. Chelsea goes in and kills her. She even takes her sword. That's my goal. Look how easy we're working. But then Shorty gets up and says, hey, where you going, ho? She says the drugs that she took are different. It wasn't no perk 30, it was a perk 50. After seeing that, Chelsea goes to run and transform. But the undead people break her imperial arm. And Shorty gets her arm cut off and shot. Nah, I'm actually getting pissed. Leave Gal alone. This is too far. Tatsuya goes into the city and just see her.
That's what did it. That's what did it. That's what did it for me. That's literally what did it.
Her head on display. Yeah, this is actually crazy. I need a break. I'm not gonna lie. Now, Mine and Tatsumi are sneaking into the capital, and this bitch is watching. So they're at this ruin chilling, and she's still watching. She's like, finally, I get to put you guys in a spliff. She turns
that
into
bitch
a
was
military
crazy.
base and starts shooting at them. Oh, y'all are
Excuse
still
me.
alive? Bet. And she starts shooting more. Now Tatsumi's dodging everything, and someone else shows up. It's this other bitch. Now the cereal girl is crazy. She literally brings out a missile. Hey bitch, I'ma have you eating just like your friends got ate. That hoe with the glasses ate. That other bitch too, we ate her too. Now she's shooting, but Shorty comes and launches another missile. And then she just starts getting dogged, close combat style. We cut to Tatsumi's fight, and this girl's talking hella shit. So he says, alright, I got something for you. He lures her into this building, and he just breaks the building, and it crushes her. Back to Mine, she says, listen, don't romp with me anymore, and she blasts through the girl's imperial arm and then slices right through her.
I'm sick of her ass.
Thank God, I'm happy this girl is dead. But it's
Nope.
not over yet. She said, I'm not done, I have one more attack. This bomb. Nah, I'm sorry. This girl needs help. Is she okay?
No, she was
And
never
she
okay.
starts crying, not because she's dying, but because she can't kill these guys anymore. Like, alright. But somehow, Night Raid wins this battle and they take out the politician. Now, after this, the minister says, you know what? It's time for the elite squad to pull up. And he brings his son? Hold on, he's into black girls? Now, Tatsumi and Lubak are trying to infiltrate the capital with the help of resistance shit. They get to the door, look in, and all the men have already been killed. And then they explode. They turn around and all the ops are there. You have been late. I've been waiting for you. Tatsumi goes in, but this guy pulls up and gets in his way. Why does he look like an evil All Might? He goes and he punches Tatsumi away. Now Lubak is fighting this Shura guy who can teleport anywhere, and bro's moving like the yellow flash. Even worse, he pops drugs too. What is
Yeah, that
going
nigga
on?
was crazy.
Now he can teleport.
That nigga was crazy. He was in. Tell me if I'm thinking the right anime, because my brain misplaced different moments in different anime sometimes. Yeah, he was like, bitch. I'm tired. I think he was in a room. He slapped the shit out of some girl. It was fun. That nigga's crazy, bro.
Literally everywhere, even in the sky. And he's just toying with bro.
And
Then
seeing my
finally
mans
goes
get
behind Lubak and
beat like that.
so Shura can take him out. That's crazy. She was a setup thing. Remember what Lil Durk said?
Close that back door, nim.
But Shura just goes and kills her. Lubak gets pissed and just cuts bro's arm off because killing Gyal is crazy. But Fine Shit gets up and stabs him from behind. What is going on? That's why you can't trust these hoes, man. I'm sorry. Shura sends bro into a space where you can't come back from. But Lubak ain't going alone. He drags him in there. He's like, we both dying. Then he stabs him in the chest, destroying bro's heart. He gets teleported back, but he's falling from the sky and he's got no more strength. And he just dies on these spears. Nah, I actually can't do this anymore.
Yeah,
Why are all my dogs falling?
yeah,
I feel like I'm really in the trenches right now.
yeah.
Now the worst part is Tatsumi gets captured and they're about to do a public execution. And who do you think is doing it? Yes, it's
As
Estef. Now, he's about to get chopped, but Mine comes in to get her man back and she shoots at Esteth. Now everyone's fighting. Leon goes in attacking All Might, but he blocks it easy. Nothing they're doing against this guy is working. He's actually broken. Bro literally goes into the air and he's about to do some crazy attack on them. But you guys are sleeping on Mine. Shorty said, I only get stronger the bigger pinch I'm in. And she hits bro in the sky, destroying him. Now with that, they save Tatsumi and it's time to escape. But Esteth is cooking Susanoo and Agenda. Shorty even freezes time, walks up on him and stabs him. What is going on? She literally kills Susanoo. But Agenda gives more of his life force and bro comes back, gives them a chance to run away. And yes, of course, he dies too. Is that what this whole show is about?
Yeah,
everyone's dying?
Yeah, it's about death.
While they're
Yeah.
running away,
Yeah, this show is about death.
Mine dies too? What is happening? Hold up.
wait.
How did she even die? I swear she was good. They go back to the base and they're like, damn, we're dropping like flies. But now,
Well, in the manga, she had a kid with him, and Tatsumi turned into a dragon.
the capital's in chaos. You got people running everywhere, destroying everything. It's looking crazy. So Kurome calls out Akame for a 1v1. And y'all already know, Shorty is not ducking any smoke. She gets to the spot and Kurome's like, used to come here. Then you join the ops. Now I gotta take you out. Boom, they go at it. Kurome brings out her dead homies and they start clashing. Why'd you leave, ho? Because y'all are crazy. Look at what you're doing right now. Then out of nowhere, a danger beast pulls up and it takes out all her undead people. So the sisters work together and Akame cuts it down in half. You would think after working together they would be chill, right? No.
Nope.
Kurome busts out more dead people and they go at it again. Great choreography. They do one final clash and Akame just stabs Kurome. Now it's finally the day of the final battle. They bust into the building and this Ron guy pulls up and starts attacking them. He says, yeah, the capital's fucked, but you guys are killing too much people. Like, gang, look who you're working for. What are you talking about? Leon says, hey, y'all niggas go ahead, I got this. But he busts out his god wings. Now the minister is telling the king, we gotta take out the rebels. And the little Yu is like, fine. But then Tatsumi and Akame pull up. She goes to attack the minister, but he has some sphere around him. Tatsumi says, oh, you're the little kid he's been manipulating, a lie? But it don't work. The kid says it's time and he busts out this giant, I don't even know what that is. It's a legendary imperial arm. And it just shoots down these buildings, destroying places. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, GG's. There's no beating that. Tatsumi tries to fight him, but he literally gets caught and thrown to the ground. You okay being a puppet, little nigga? And the king gets pissed and is about to step on him, but Wave comes and saves him. Wave and Tatsumi go trying to fight him, but they can't do shit to him. So Tatsumi locks in, cause he can't have any more baddies die. He turns gold and gets wing. He's dodging all these blasts, goes right through the armor, destroying it. But now the armor's about to fall on all these people, so Tatsumi goes in, tries to stop it. But this is the state that he's left in. What do you mean the main character is dying? Nah, I need another break. I'm done. Now Esteth finally shows up and she sees her man killed and she starts crashing and now it's Akame versus Esteth. They go at it. Akame comes down from the sky, slashes her, but she was ready.
You good, man?
Esteth is just dropping shit on her too.
He said, my cameraman. It's me. I'm petite. You good, man?
This meteor, all these ice attacks, and now she's stepping on Akame.
I'm sorry.
Me next.
Yeah, real shit.
Akame gets serious. She cuts herself and gets more of Orochimaru's curse mark. They go at it, and this time they're actually even. Akame drops down on her, cuts her arm, but Esteth is crazy. She cuts her arm off like it's nothing. They go at it with their last moves. Akame uses her body flicker technique. And she's about to take out Esteth, but Shorty freezes time and goes and stabs Akame, but it was actually an after image. So Shorty comes down from the sky and cuts her finally. Esteth walks over to Tatsumi, freezes herself with him, and then they both just break. What the? She just took bro's body for what? Like, damn. Now this minister is trying to run, but Leon tracks him down. She goes and hits him, but he steals her power and he shoots her. But Leon's not going out like that. She keeps going, but he shoots her again. But she's still not done. She keeps beating him up. Finally, the capital has been saved. And it's only Leon, Akame, and the captain left. Now Leon is just walking in the slums and she just falls down and dies in an alley. Nah, bro, what the hell? What's going on? Whoever told me to watch this, you're evil. I'm sorry. But that is all for this episode. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Not gonna lie, this kind of broke me. I gotta take like an 8-week vacation after this. I'm lying, I'm joking. But I appreciate all the love, all the support. We hit 50K, that was the goal.
Yeah, real shit. Yeah, this anime could either make or break you. That anime destroyed me. Like I said, it destroyed me. I had to go read the manga. The manga made it even completely worse. I never felt, and I got spoiled previously before I can even watch the anime. Even though I got spoiled, the fuck is that? Oh, that's a hole in the wall. Even though I got spoiled, it didn't help. I still was fucking depressed. But yeah, that's the premise of Akame got killed. Like I said, the anime and manga are completely different, but they still make you feel like even shitty depending on how you read or watch. Anyway, Vass reaction, me reviews, great video. You get a subscription, my boy. You get a subscription from me. Original link to the video will be down in the description below. I will see you guys next time. Peace.